And the other things that I wanted to kind of talk about here, is the topic of, I always, for the most part, when I can, have some extra cash on me or whatever. I don't carry cash for the purpose of using it. I use it so that way if somebody needs it, I have it to give if I have it. And although I may not make millions, I just do that because, it's the right thing to do. And that's what I've been taught by Source because, a lot of people may not want to give, and neither did I was at a point where I was like, I'm not giving money to somebody off the street because that's what I was taught, through my family, because you don't want to participate in what they're doing or encourage them. um, but from the perspective of Source, when you're looking at it, you may be their next 8 hours that they get through the day, and even though you're giving them something that they may go to use it, we're not the judge of how they use it, right? But we are being a part in the play. If they show up in our reality, we should give if we're guided to give, right? Of course, we don't want to put ourselves in the harm's way, but at the same time, we don't want to be the judge of them because what happens when we're the judge of them and we give them money, that has an energy with it, right? If that makes sense. And if we can get past that, like, because I was there too, I was like, I'm not giving because I don't want to encourage them or be a part of what they're doing because they're not doing right. That's judgment on my part, right? But although they are in a space, in the place that they're currently at, doing what they're doing, and although we don't want them to do that, we want them to be better, when we put that judgment on that, it makes it worse. It's an energy that's being carried towards them, and they can feel that. They can sense that. We can all feel and sense it, right? If we're in tune. And this awareness that we're being judged, that keeps us in that, right? And so when you can give freely of any judgment and say, here, I know you got this, you can handle this, and you're going to do the right thing without the judgment of, you're just going to go use it and do whatever. Those are two different energies and vibrations that you're putting out there for that being, right? And because maybe it's just that $5 or $10 you give them is going to help them through the next 8 hours of their day, because having withdrawal is very hard on the body and it may kill them if they don't get that, you know what I mean? Because that's just where they are. And if we don't help them, if we're guided to give them, it's not because we want them to use, it's we don't know what God's plan is. We don't know what Source's plan is. It may just be that your soul needs to connect with them on that level, and you may be the one that sparks it for them.